Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to share with you a very powerful feature of Clay platform, and this is the ClayGen. So by definition, ClayGen is an AI web scraper that can search and browse the web to find information for you. So this means that you can utilize ClayGen to find relevant data for you. So ito yung mga examples na data na pwede mong makuha using ClayGen. So for example, pwede mong i-ask si Claygen to visit a company website and check if it's a B2B company. Okay? And then, pwede mong ipa-search kay Google or Wikipedia yung franchise location ng company. And then, pwede mong ipakuha sa kanya yung number of followers sa Instagram. And napakadami pang use case nito. You can be really creative sa paggamit nito, and pag na-harness mo yung power ng Claygen, any data na you can think of, pwede mo siyang makuha as long as it is publicly available or nasa internet. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you kung paano ko gagamitin yung ClayGen for this specific use case. So I have a list of decision makers from software companies here, and as you see, meron ng mga email addresses and they are classified as B2B companies. So what I'm going to do is I will be utilizing yung ClayGen for this specific use case. And the use case is, ipapacheck ko kay ClayGen yung website ng kada prospects na meron ako sa list, and I will have ClayGen determine kung sino ba yung ideal clients ng company nila. Okay? And you might be asking, saan ko ba pwedeng gamitin yung data na to? Bakit ko ba dapat alamin kung sino yung customers nila? I will use that data para mas ma-personalize ko yung outreach email or yung message na isi-send ko sa kanila. So here's a sample output na gusto kong ma-achieve. So this is an email na isi-send ko sa mga prospects, and ito yung template, okay? And as you see here, gumamit ako ng custom variable na ICP, that stands for Ideal Customer Profile. So ang gagawin ko, i-feed ko lang itong campaign na ginawa ko with leads na merong data kung sino yung ideal prospect ng tatargetin ko. And that way, mas mapapersonalize ko yung communication with them. So, ito yung parang example. So, when it gets received by the prospect, they're gonna see this. I came across company name while searching for SaaS companies. Curious how they go about finding more healthcare clients. So this way, this will give them an impression that I did some research about them, which I really did, but with the help of AI nga lang, if that makes sense. So, going back here, so let's, utilize ClayGen para mahanap natin yung ideal prospect ng mga companies, ng mga prospects natin sa list. So, I'm going to type in ClayGen dito sa enrichment natin. And you're gonna see this, alright? And then, as you see, merong option to browse prompts where you can just simply use the available prompts here for different use cases. Like for example, you'd like to have AI summarize the pricing plans, you'd like to know the market cap, you'd like to know the latest news about their product, pwede mo ipagawa yan sa ClayGen. But in this example, I'm not going to use a template. Instead, I'm going to use a pre-built prompt na nagawa ko na. So, you're also gonna see this option, select a model. So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? So, may different model or parang merong different AI version na pwede kang gamitin para ma-produce yung output na gusto mo. So, there are plenty of options here. There is ClayGen Neon. So, ito yung proprietary AI built-in tool ni Clay. Pwede mong gamitin to in exchange of 2 credits. Or pwede kang gumamit ng ibang AI source like Claude, pwede mo siyang gamitin. And as you see, merong different versions si Claude dito. And then, you can also use OpenAI or GPT versions. So, pag gumamit ka naman ng OpenAI or GPT, you can use the Claygen feature in exchange of 1 credit. You're going to use the 3.5 Turbo. 1 credit naman pag GPT-4 Mini. And then, GPT-4, which I believe is the latest as of today, July 23, 2024, this will cost you 3 credits. Okay? And also, you might have noticed that there is this option na pwede tayong gumamit ng API key natin. So this way, hindi natin kailangan na magsunog ng credits or mag-redeem ng 3 credits for each row na gagamitin natin yung Claygen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select yung latest version, which is the GPT-4. Okay? And since I have my OpenAI account integrated with Clay, hindi ko na kailangan mag-redeem ng credits. Okay? So if you would like to know how to integrate OpenAI or ChatGPT with Clay, check mo lang yung video na kinreate ko about integration and ma-integrate mo na yung OpenAI with Clay. Alright. So, balik tayo dito. So, we have the OpenAI account selected, alright, and the model. So, we're gonna be using GPT-4. If you're asking me kung ano yung difference nito or ano yung difference niya with Claude, I don't know exactly. But what I know is that yung GPT-4 version is faster than 3.5 Turbo. So, pag sinelect mo yung 3.5 Turbo, baka matagalan ka na makuha yung data na kailangan mo. So, this is the faster version and this is what I'm going to select. Okay? So, dito sa section ng mission, this is where you are going to add your prompt. Now, this video is not about prompting or how to create your own prompt. Okay? We'll create a separate video for that. And just for us to focus on Claygen, meron na akong gagamitin na pre-built na prompt and ika-copy and paste ko na lang siya. So, this is the pre-built prompt na meron ako. So ang use case nito is i-identify natin yung ideal prospect ng kada contact na nandito sa list natin. Okay? So, just going to copy this and paste. Alright. So, again, baka nagtataka ka kung bakit meron na akong naka-ready na prompt. That's because meron na akong na-create prior and itong video na to gusto kong i-focus lang about the use case of Claygen. And again, magka-create ako ng separate video kung paano ka makakagawa and makakapag-customize ng sarili mong prompt. Okay? So, balik lang tayo dito. So, mission, navigate to the company's official website. So, very important na ma-point mo yung column ng domain. Ito yung gagamitin niyang source para ma-execute niya yung request mo, which is to perform a comprehensive analysis to identify yung ideal prospect para doon sa product or service ng company ng mga prospects natin dito sa list. Okay? So, ito yung command. Not gonna go through each of them. Okay? Naayos ko lang siya ngayon. Alright. So, binigay ko sa kanya yung details, yung sample format ng data na gusto kong makuha. So, nagbigay ako ng mga examples. So, this is how you should be doing yung prompting, which I will be discussing ng mas in-depth sa separate video. So, segue ko lang yun. Ayan. Alright. So, we have the examples na. Wait lang, I think kulang pa to. Ayan. Okay. Tapos, conditional formula. So, Lagay tayo ng conditional formula. Do not run if email is empty. So, pag walang email, hindi niya i-run. Ganun yung ibig sabihin nito. Okay? Tapos, save and don't run. Okay? Kasi gusto muna natin i-test yung formula or yung prompt na nilagay natin. Kasi baka mali or hindi tama yung output. So, ayan, pinilay ko siya ngayon. So, let's check kung ano yung magiging output niya, no? So, as you observe, medyo matagal siya. So, it really takes time dahil ang ginagawa dito ni Claygen is nire-research niya talaga yung website at tinitignan niya kung sino ba yung ideal prospects ng company ng first prospect natin, which is si Stefano. So, this is the company, no? So, let's take a look muna at the company. So, the company is For Your Space, okay? So, ang product nila is Global Vendor Marketplace for Retailers. So, tignan natin kung tama ba yung binigay sa atin na output ni Clay dito. Okay, so large corporations daw. So, makikita mo pala yung reasoning niya kung bakit ito yung pinili niya. So, pag kinilik mo yung data na pinrovide ni Clay, you're gonna see the reasoning. Yan. Large retailers and global brands such as Louis Vuitton, okay? LVMH. So, yan yung mga clients nila. So, tama to. Although hindi specific na parang large retail corporations, large corporations is still correct. So, ito pa rin yung ideal prospect nila. So, we got the right output. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin is i-check din natin for other prospects na nasa list kung ano yung magiging output. Okay? Huwag mo munang gawin yung research or enrichment at scale hanggat hindi mo na make sure na tama yung prompt and output. Okay? So, ayan. So, ito, no data found. So, sometimes talaga walang makukuha na data si Claygen, and that's normal. So, pag ganyan, no data found, pwede kang pumunta sa website ni client, tapos kunin mo dito yung data na kailangan mo makuha. So, basically, manual research yung mangyayari. So, right. Medyo matagal, no? So, ganito talaga kapag ang source na ginamit mo is OpenAI, and lalo na kapag nasa mababang tier level yung OpenAI account mo. So, I'll create a separate video explaining yung mga tier levels ng OpenAI kasi that plays a big factor din sa generate ng data dito sa Clay. Kapag nasa mas mataas na tier ka, mas mabilis yung data generation, unlike kapag nasa lower tier level ka. So, ayan, we have the result na for row number 3. So, tingnan din natin yung reasoning dito ni Claygen, no? So, nakita daw ni Claygen sa testimonial na heavily designed for brokerage firms. So, this is good. Ito yung gusto nating gawin talaga ni Claygen. I-research hanggang sa testimonial kung kanino ba design yung product nila. So, it is said here na para sa brokerage firms yung product. So, this is really good. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enrich all columns. So, to do that, i-run ko yung column by selecting this option, choose numbers of rows to run. So, i-run na natin yung 40 columns, tapos mag-start tayo sa row number 4. Yan. Okay. So, 21 lang pala yung rows natin dito. But anyway, so ayan, we have the ICP na for other contacts dito. Si Bini.co, construction teams daw, alright? Yan. Okay, so reason yun, yung products nila na concrete tsaka tunnel link are specifically designed to help construction teams. Alright? Perfecto. So, ayan, as you see, yung iba dito walang data and that's normal. So, hindi lahat talaga kayang hanapin ni AI. So, again, either you scrape manually or you leave it as blank. So, ayan, this is just one of 1,000 ways on how you can utilize Claygen. So, again, magagamit mo yung Claygen for other use case or to get other data like pricing ng product, uh, ano ba yung vision ng company, kailan sila huling nakakuha ng funding. Basically, you can get any data using Claygen basta publicly available siya. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope natutunan mo kung paano gamitin yung Claygen. And if medyo confusing pa para sa'yo yung mga information na pinrovide ko, don't worry. Ganyan din yung na-feel ko nung umpisa. But when I started to implement and try using Clay myself, doon nawala yung confusion ko kasi 20% is matututunan mo by watching videos or by watching tutorials, and 80% of learnings will come from the application. So don't worry if you are a bit confused. Ang pinaka-importante lang is after mo mapanood ng videos na to or after mo mapanood yung mga videos ko, i-apply mo kagad yung natutunan mo.